think we save Batroc for post-Silk. Do we? Nah, maybe I'm supposed to play this. So that way if I draw like Viv Vision or Terrax on 3, I can play them. Yeah, because if I draw Viv Vision or Terrax at our next 2, I want to play them on 3. And I wouldn't be able to have Batroc down. Oh, you know what? I should have played Silk Center, because then they could have kicked it right and jumped Batroc this turn. Yeah. They have either a 1/6 Bob or a 1/4 Korg. Either way, pretty good for them. Jeff doesn't have a Gold Miles. I do have a Gold Miles. I just kind of like the Cosmic Storm combo here.
Hey man, I'm cool.
Never won a 50-50 in my life, chat. Where is that from? Where is that from? It's a new ultimate. Okay. Yowza. It's actually criminal how unlucky we are. That's an art germ. Interesting. It's got a lot of clothes on for a piece of art germ. Art. Alright, I will take your finest Hydra Stomper or Terrax, please. 50% really good draws. Alright, so Mystique is a 10, and Stomper's an 11. And Stomper's gonna get bigger because... Oh, actually... Do I Mystique the Stomper just in case? Because the Silk's moving at least once, right? Meaning the Mystique is going to be 10? Has a chance to be more than 10. Yeah, I think we'd actually, copying the Stomper is bigger than copying the Darkhawk here. Snap into Volcano moves the Hydra Bob as well, which may or may not be good. It means if they move the Silk, my Mystique is at least 11. I've never Mystiqued a Hydra Stomper before, but I am deeply into it. That was hot. What do you think of Moira? I think Moira is one of my favorite designs because it works with what's her name? I love cards. I love cards that work with Victoria hands. Silk makes me most likely to have priority. I'm having Sam right away instead. Do I just take one rock off of Terrax here, or do I skip playing Terrax? This puts one rock in their deck and none anywhere else. I think it's the play. It's close, though. You could put one rock into your deck and give them two. Yeah, that's true as well. I don't know, maybe that's right. Oh, we're just leaving. I'm not playing fucked up tech cards. They have Kitty on Shuri's Lab. Doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm wasting everybody's time. Next. What's the feature location today, by the way? We usually know that, right? Is the ladder going to be unplayable? It's Olympia, which is draw 2 cards. Oh, so my Darkhawk deck really can't play. Got it. We'll switch to the what's it called? All right, if I win this priority flip, Terrax can put 4 rocks into their deck, guaranteed. It's a 50-50 though. Sick. Oh, wait, really? That's how that works? That's messed up. That timing is super awkward.
I found a rock. Hey man, I'm cool.
If we find a Darkhawk, we might be okay. Yeah, looks like we're dead.
Escaped.
Hey, we need one of our two power engines, right? We need either our movement stuff early or our Darkhawk late. Florida is moving to end requiring vaccines to attend school. Man, I really can't emphasize enough, Chad. If you are an all remotely reasonable human being, you need to GTFO Florida ASAP. It's actually unreal. We should snap here. I'm not gonna snap because I don't want them to play Marvel Retreat, but this ain't snappable at this point. Could this be what at long last kills Florida Man or his children? That's the jacked up part about all the anti-vax stuff is it's not the adults who are vaccinated that are going to suffer. I want to play Bob this turn or not. I think I want to get a Viv Vision trigger here. Think I do this, just prevent them from kicking anything across here. And then we have Hawk plus Bob on the last turn. Alright, so they're locked center. Oh, and I could technically relocate this too, which makes him bigger. And then I could go this, which this gives my Hydro Stomper +3 on the right, and I'm winning the center. Silk moves. Yeah, chat. Silk goes out and then back in. Come on now. Come on now. So I go to 18 on the right, and I'm gonna be 16 on the left, and I'm gonna be 15 in the middle. All right, quickly, Q before the feature location goes live. Are there any publicly traded iron lung manufacturers? Whew, man, that got a little dark. That got a little dark. Well, I'm a little sad Sam ended up over here now. But definitely want to do this. Have a rock.
Hey man, I'm cool.
And then we'll slam Darkhawk down, and we'll be able to Mystique the Darkhawk on the last turn. Login rewards for the new season, lovely. You could definitely have snapped like 2 turns. If you were snapping with this hand instead of me not snapping because I don't want to. What's the word I'm searching for? I want to play Marvel Snap and not Marvel Retreat. I think you would have snapped on turn 2 or turn 3. All right, we lost one 50-50. Can we lose another?
You found a rook.
Sure can, video gamers. Sure can. All right, so this doesn't give this a bonus anymore. So I'm going to put it center, and then we'll Darkhawk here. And then next turn, we have Stomper plus Mystique. Opponent probably regrets playing that Enchantress out after... Well, actually, do I want to put the Darkhawk at the center? No, I want to lock up Manage Report, I think. Do you ever snap this? Again, I largely just don't snap while making content. And if you wanted to snap with this hand, you would have snapped on turn 2 or turn 3. And this is actually, again, going to be a spot where... what's the word I'm searching for? Where Hydra Stomper is actually bigger than Darkhawk for this, right? Because the Hawk Mystique is only... The Hawk Mystique is only 10. And the Hydra Stomper Mystique's going to be bigger than that. And I'm going to do this, into this, into this. Because then this flips up, and then this flips up and kicks Silk out, which kicks Batroc in, and then this kicks Silk somewhere else. And I'm assuming their werewolf leaves here. So I don't need extra points on the left. Gosh, I love this archetype, chat. It's so sweet. How have I never Mystiqued a Hydra Stomper before? How is today the first time I'm doing that? It's crazy. This deck is so gas.
Victory.
All right. Unfortunately, the feature location today is everybody draws 2 cards. So I don't know why 3 years later Marvel Snap still insists on making their application completely unplayable 2 days a week in the only game mode that really matters. But alas, they do insist on doing so. So we're gonna go play Conquest. You know, and just to be a typical gamer for a minute, I actually think it would likely be pretty easy for them to make feature location days not suck shit. You know what? You know what they should do for feature location days, chat? Instead of there being one feature location, there should be 2, 3, 4 feature locations, probably 3, that all benefit different types of decks. So that way it's not just a bunch of people playing fucking mirror matches. Because that's like past a deck like this getting hard countered by the stupid feature that's live today. It also just encourages a bunch of mirror matches to happen, which is deeply boring. Like I've never played a card game where people are like, you know what I love? I love playing mirror matches. People always hate mirror matches in card games. And it's so strange to me that they have a feature in this game that just like makes a bunch of people play a bunch of mirror matches. Would be a highlight of this deck. Absolutely. We've had some awesome games. It's a damn shame this Mystique is pigged. Otherwise, this Hydro Stopper would have been a not-so-draw. Do I play the Stomper and just assume that we're gonna draw Darkhawk next turn? Yeah, probably. Hello, opponent. All right, I'm gonna say we have the moral victory here. I'm gonna decline playing more games against the Iceman, Spider-Ham, Shadow King, Mobius, Lady Deathstrike deck. We could probably beat it if we grit our teeth and really tried, but I think paying them 1 silver ticket to fuck off is the appropriate game theory thing to do here. Gonna have way more fun Marvel snapping if we tell them they should go on their merry way and harass someone else. Taking forever, playing a toxic pile of cards. Free re-entry. Yep. God bless someone else that knows how this works.
Hey, you found a rook.
Is the Black Swan variant, the bundle, the best one? Ooh. We're going to take an ad break after this game. I'll take a look at the shop then. Sounds like people are excited about the Black Swan. We're not gonna get to Asgard, chat. It's a damn shame. Wait, what? Oh, honey. Honey. I accept. Is this Frigga? Oh, okay. Yep. That's unfortunate. I really didn't want to try and contest the Dakin path. I think the opponent's going to struggle to win the non-Dakin lane. Very possible. Really surprised they Modoked the center. I guess they were not. I guess the Dakin's only 16? Only? I guess they lose the center without Modocking there. Yeah. I guess without Bullseye, the Dakin is less scary. Here's the takeaway here. So shout out to Corgan T-Rex, hopefully, for breaking him up. What decks are being encouraged to be played with a generic feature location that draws 2 cards? Genuinely asking, as opposed to disingenuously asking. So, I mean, even this deck's a good example of how the feature locations suck because they're telling me I can't play Marvel Snap how I'm playing. I literally have this really sweet deck, awesome, unique combination of cards, but it's playing Darkhawk, so a fucking location flips up. A location flips up more often where every player draws 2 cards, so my Darkhawk deck's unplayable for 24 hours. Decks that generate a lot of cards in their hand. Things like Moira. Actually, it's really weird that the feature location is draw 2, because it's bad for Moira X. Usually the feature locations synergize with new cards, but at the very minimum, they don't hurt it. Yeah, and it past hurting decks like Darkhawk and card generators, it explicitly favors things like Hela and Living Tribunal that are linear combo decks. And in theory, it could be okay for Viv Vision, but like Viv having a couple extra cards to add points to is significantly worse than the added consistency combo decks are going to get from drawing 2 more cards. QED, feature locations suck shit and have sucked shit for over 3 years. I can't believe they still exist. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This deck is still sweet. We're gonna play a bunch more of this after the ad break. Appreciate everybody hanging out. Don't go out anywhere. If you're enjoying the unique combinations of cards on the YouTube side, make sure you tap the like button. Appreciate the over 200 like button pressers over there today. Mad Thinker time, something like that. Mad Thinker's the one you want, eh? What time can I be live till today? 4:15? 4:15 looks like. 4-ish. Got another couple hours still. 4:15. Oh, I should look in the shop. So we look at the shop. Black Swan. Yeah, the people saying, I mean, I guess the mech variants appeal to a very specific type of person. And I like the Red Guardian one. We bought that one today, but this one doesn't do it for me. Not at all. Are you aware instead of a mech, you could have a sexy anime lady? Are you aware? Trash the feature locations and bring back imbalance patches. To be fair, feature locations are significantly less work than imbalance patches. Imbalance patches were almost assuredly scrapped because they are a ton of work. Spend some energy. Yeah, speaking of, you want to see the Black Swan ship? There's my lady. There's my lady. I might not be playing Shadowverse anymore, but we can have all the Shadowverse cards inside of Marvel Snap. Why did we end up bailing out of Shadowverse? I want you to understand that I don't say this lightly. I say this as someone who spent 2 decades plus playing Magic the Gathering. Shadowverse is one of the worst balanced card games I have ever played. Which is so unfortunate because the tech stack and tournaments and client details are everything I've literally ever wanted in a card game. The animations are gorgeous, the timers are fast, making the game really slick and clean to play. There's so many good quality of life features like replays and in-client tournaments and so much other stuff. It's so sad how bad the game balance is. It's like I wished for the perfect digital card game client on a monkey paw. Unlucky. There was no ultimate Lunasto in my shop, unfortunately. I checked that in some speed variant. I think we're cooked gamers. Well, that would have been ideal. Except, you know. Man, does this ever win the game? Probably not. Feels like it's closer than it should be. Wish I would have played the Darkhawk middle. We beat that, yeah? Sick. Is Hydro Stomper bigger than Mystique? I didn't count that, but yeah, it looks like they're the same size. Sweet. I can't believe we beat the Macari into Madripoor on one.
Victory.
Good beats, good beats. I think, and I said this in my review of this month's cards on the Hooglandia Stamp channel. If you haven't seen the other upcoming cards as well, like, this month is one of the best months of Marvel Snap card releases I think we've ever had. Not gonna say ever gonna have, but like, just the range of the designs on the cards they're releasing this month they're so good. And it's not that they're powerful cards. I think the people that just want to play busted good cards are actually gonna have a really boring month. It's just they did such a stellar job with everything, all the things these cards supplement. Can I get a Terrax, please? Can I get a Terrax, please? It is very different than last month, where all of the cards kind of did the same thing, and a lot of them weren't exciting. I agree. Last month will be one of the least interesting months this year, I think, in comparison. I get to have my cake and eat it too, gamer. Get fucking rocked. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yeah, I'd be happy to do an update and take it. In fact, I think I have time to take one more deck submission today. Do I actually? I might not have time to do another deck by the time we finish this one, actually, yeah. If you want to submit it in advance for tomorrow, I'd be okay with that. But I don't think I'm gonna have time to get to another one today. Tech Bros and crying shambles due to the lack of sandcastle kickers. It's true, you know. Okay, really need to draw a Hydro Stomper next turn. Might be good without it. If they have a Kill Daddy, they could get us. We're beating Surfer left, yeah. We are good no matter where we played the Hawk here. Hawk could have been plus 15 in the center. Perfect, yeah. I appreciate it. Oh, does Batroc showing up like that means I have a split on him I haven't done? I think that's what that means. It sure does.
Mastery.
All right, next split, we'll have a chance for gold even. It's fine. I want my client data to match the server anyways, Marvel Snap. Eh. It's my data, and it'll match whatever I want it to match. Can we add a golden ticket? Do a backtrack split. We can certainly do a backtrack split. Hit me, dealer. Hit me, dealer.
Infinity.
Assuredly, whatever we get will be an upgrade. An upgrade from these white lines. He does really need a variant, yeah. The fourth split God split rigged. Thank you, Benjamin. My check to Benjamin must have cleared. You know, so unironically, is that the second gold crackle split in a row? I guess we had the bad Batroc in the middle. But we hit the same split on Cerebro earlier today. We hit the same split on Cerebro earlier today. Kind of crazy. Let's look at this lovely lad. My money is blessed. It's true. It's the only explanation. 99% of gamblers quit before they hit it big. Did you know when you have a God split Batroc chat, it's more likely to appear in your opening hand? It's true. It's true, you know. It's just science. Yep. He's beautiful. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh no! Oh no! I'm betting we draw Sam by 5 here, is the bet. Yep. Wait. Okay. I mean... yeah, he stays right there. Deal. Nobody move. Rocket pad. Do 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 do. All right, well, that makes us more likely to draw Sam or Darkhawk. 50% really good draws in my deck here. We drew Viv Vision. On to the next one, gamer. On to the next one.
Escaped.
Sports ball starts tomorrow. Are you excited? I only follow the sports with the E-kind gamers. Of the E variety. Look at all these glorious 1-drops.
Opponent snapped.
man, I'm cook.
Well, the hope here is they didn't draw Surfer. We put 7 rocks into their deck. Wait. What? What? Why? Why? Okay. 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 I accept. Humbly and graciously. 'Tis not ours to wonder why, chat. We're just collecting our golden ticket and moving along with our lives. Is this deck cracked or busted? Asking the real questions.
Oh, snap.
I found a rock.
Alright, so they're gonna win the white hot room, but hopefully they're just not gonna have any cards to play with it. They're also a Darkhawk deck? That's fun. There isn't a single card in my deck that I can draw and not play alongside both of these. So I'm just going to go ahead and play the Captain America out here. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's unlikely that they run play. And would I have won the left if I would have backtracked last turn? This doesn't work now, but the backtrack would have jumped to here. I would have gotten 4 up to 11, and then another 6. No, I still would have been short. I think we're cooked. Over here, they lose 3 down to 20. 3, I go up to 24. I think I can't compete here. They don't put more points. I guess they're kind of forced to put points there, though, yeah. I'm just saying, because it's the Proving Grounds, we're probably dead here. Isn't Darkhawk bigger? It is not. My deck had 6 cards in it. Their deck had 7 cards in it. Their Terrax added 2 rocks to mine and 1 to theirs. And my Terrax put 3 into theirs. So, unfortunately, my opponent drew 1 rock out of 6 rocks in their deck, and they lockjawed that rock into not a rock. And the game was still this close. Slightly above average for them. What a lovely opener. Hate this fucking location so bad. Gamma Lab. Gamma Lab doesn't get enough hate, chat. It's a trash. It's an absolute trash location more people should despise. Oh, they emoted me, they didn't snap back, and they're playing Aeroshim. Yeah, all of that tracks. The barf trifecta, yep. Not that these rocks really matter into their deck. That one's actually in their deck, believe it or not. We should probably add Cobra in case Gamma Lab pops up. Good take, honestly. Smart.
Power must be controlled.
Now, the good news, if I draw Darkhawk, we still beat them on the left. Says local man about to be Eliath. They always Eliath mid. Maybe. It looks like I'd want a Shang-Chi the left, which makes them appeal to Alliance left.
Victory.
Classic airship gameplay. The 4 cards actually in my opponent's deck that we saw this game were Shang-Chi, Enchantress, Cosmic Ghost Rider, and Mockingbird. All right, I was just making sure they were going to stand here and sweat. I'm going to once again just take the moral victory and pretend that this was a regular game of Marvel Snap and we were playing best of 1. They can take their silver ticket and go away. We beat them. I don't really want to play head to head against them a whole bunch. They're salty and their deck's a bitter flavor. I honestly, I often say the key to not being disappointed in life is low expectations, and I had basically no expectations going into this deck, and it honestly felt like such a fun, sweet mix of things. Viv Vision was reasonable and has synergy with the things this deck is doing, but I actually don't think she's remotely required here. If you're a free-to-play player who happens to have the glut of Series 4 and 5 cards this deck contains other than Viv Vision, I actually would go so far as to say she's the least important higher series card here. Is Silk finally Series 3? Does anybody know? Or is she a higher series? Is she 4 still? She's got to be 3 by now, yeah? Yeah, she's Series 3. Sweet. So, I do think you need the other bigger ones. Sam, Batroc, Stomper, Darkhawk, Terrax. All of those are putting out your numbers very consistently. If you're looking to replace Viv Vision with something, I don't know, probably just like a Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi, Rogue, maybe a Mobius or a Luke Cage. Pick your favorite way to break stuff. Nocturne could be okay. Cassandra Nova's a decent call out too, or making the opponent's deck bigger. The only tech card I want you to explicitly not play is don't put Shadow King in your Batroc Sam Wilson Craven deck. So just get out ahead of that one. Put some other probably proactive. I think I would lean towards proactive. I think I would say the Mobiuses, the Luke Cages, even the Cosmos of the world. Cosmo might be fine here too. We have a handful of on reveals, but those don't have to go in particular paths. Cosmo might even be the answer. Cosmo makes playing Darkhawk on turn 5 a lot more reasonable, because you do want to set up Darkhawk on 5 into Mystique on 6 with some consistency. So if you're missing, I like Viv. I'm going to keep Viv because I have her, but there's a non-zero chance the deck gets better with a Cosmo in that slot. All right, write down the wrap on that one. Yeah, I think Terrax is pretty important in these Darkhawk decks. They're built to leverage playing to the board early for him, and his effect is very strong. Oh!